Hello one and all, this is Hybrid Still. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Now today we're going to be talking about an old game called Paragon. The tales of old, where this game first existed was a couple of years ago, and unfortunately it got shut down early this year, April 26th I believe of 2018. Now the reasons why this game got shut down was because, and the honest opinion was, apparently there wasn't enough people playing this game, and I could understand why that actually happened. I used to be a Paragon player myself, and I was a little bit disheartened to actually find out that it actually finished, and I was trying to find out any information of why it happened, and I found this. Basically, this shows you why Paragon died. It comes down to popularity at the end of the day, and for me, when I used to play this game, the reason why for me it lost popularity is because they changed so much of the game itself. It came down to the fundamentals, the game mechanics, the way it played, and everything. Where I enjoyed the earlier versions of the game when it took a little bit longer to get through the game, and you actually had to battle your way through and steadily get to the end tower. They changed all this into a more faster-paced game, because people apparently were complaining the game took too long. But that's what you would expect from a massively multiplayer battle arena game, right? But people were trying to get that faster pace of game, and Epic changed it and changed it and changed it to the point that people started to get more and more annoyed with this. You couldn't level up your character as fast, you couldn't do this, and you couldn't do all the other stuff you could before the game actually made itself faster. And it was a bit of a shame, so I actually stopped playing the game, which was, my choice. Now, this did cause issues. Now, I had friends who were still playing the game, and they were actually still sort of bitching and moaning, but still quite happy to play the game, which I didn't understand. But as said, a couple of days ago, I tried to go back to playing it because obviously, I hadn't heard the news that the actual server had shut down completely because I didn't really pay attention to it. I went back onto my PS4. I was going to do a review for Paragon to sort of give it a little bit more of a sort of like a second wind, if you would, and just to see how the evolution of the game had actually taken care of. But unfortunately, it had gone. I couldn't find it on the dashboard. I found a little bit of information about why it was shut down. The main reason for me why this game shut down is because of Fortnite. Fortnite in itself killed Paragon, and the reason for this is because the popularity of Paragon was slowly dwindling because Fortnite was coming out and had come out. Then they introduced the Battle Royale game, which basically changed the tables for Epic altogether. Reasons why I feel it was Fortnite's problem that Paragon died is because at the end of the day they needed to keep shipping resources to keep Fortnite running. And Fortnite is a big game. Obviously, the last count I saw was 41 million people had downloaded that game, which is an astronomical amount of people. They admittedly played the Battle Royale game. All these 41 million people haven't downloaded the player versus environment section, which is, I'm a fan of it, but I don't like the PvP section. I actually preferred Paragon when it came to PvP. So the whole thing with like Fortnite being the best game on PS4, it's not the best game on PS4. It's a highly overrated game. I've done a stream of it in the past. If you haven't, please check out the video up here. And it's basically me being extremely bored playing the game. And this is literally why people have got it into their heads that this game is like the best in the world, but it's not. It's a clone of PUBG or H1Z1 or any other Battle Royale game that came out before it. Unreal Tournament has been doing this for years, playing games against other people. It's nothing new. The only new thing is the fact it looks like colourful and cartoony, and well, it's standard, it's basic, but you can build stuff. You can do that in the PvE section as well. Actually buy the game and play it. It's really good. Trust me, really good. Now getting back to the main topic at hand is Paragon. I'm very sorry that the game has gone. Actually, to be fair, as I said, I really enjoyed it at the start of its life. It was a thoroughly enjoyable game. Characters were unique and creative, and it was just a really, really good battle game. Now, what does this mean for Paragon as it's now gone with the wind? This basically now means that Epic actually put up a statement saying they were giving away all of the stuff they put into the game, and I think that works out to about $12 million worth of development pieces, and this includes the characters, voices, environments, and all the other stuff. Comes with the arenas, lighting effects, and everything that's now out there, and this is all on the Unreal Engine 4. I'm not 100% sure where to actually get this from, and I'm taking it you probably get it from Epic and a link on their website, and it actually explains what you do with it. For me, I'm an idiot savant. I won't get the idea of making a game, but this basically means for every developer out there who wants to build a game, go and do this. Seriously, they are giving away $12 million worth of stuff out of their Paragon game for free. Go out and build a game. Make something to be proud of. You have got an entire blueprint for a game to do this. Go and do it. Because if a developer can come along and recreate a Paragon game that's popular, that would be ideal. You would make a ton of cash from it because you would have cracked the code to make Paragon good. Now, if you are one of those developers that really wants to get their fingers into it, listen to the crowd. And the reason why I say this is because the crowd dictates what you do. Now, if the crowd want you to make a faster-paced game, make a faster-paced game. But when Paragon was first out, there was a more popular run for it when it was a slower-paced game that you had to build a strategy and sort of slowly move through the map instead of just rampage and steamroll everything. Make sure you do it properly. And if you do, kudos. Send me a link. I will definitely come over and give you a review because it will be solid to see another Paragon game out there. So, if that has answered your questions of where Paragon went and so on and so forth, please hit the like, subscribe and notifications button. This has been Hybrid Steel of my channel. Thank you very much for dropping by, and I will catch you in either a stream or in one of my reviews. Peace out.
Will you bring chaos, cunning, or precision? When it's time to fight, will you be ready? When the time comes, will you stand united? It's time to start a fight.